Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 31st of August, 2024. It's just my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Okay, hope everyone's weekend's going okay. It's about lunchtime for me here on a Saturday. My football team doesn't play until tomorrow, so I'll probably go and watch a couple other games this afternoon, have a couple of beers once this video is done. If you do like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe button. It's always appreciated. I get it, they're not the best production videos on the planet by any means. I don't know how to edit, so and I'm not going to pay anyone to do it. So as long as I get the message across, that's all that counts. All right, let's get into it. Now let's have a look at the charts if I can find them, and that's not them. Change things a little bit. There we go. All right, I've actually changed my over to Microsoft Edge, just to try and reduce my memory issues a bit. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. I don't actually do any trading on TradingView. I do all my trading on MT5 still. A couple of MT4 platforms, I think, with prop firms, but generally MT5. This is my watch list on the right. As you can see, it's not every Forex pair. It's just a sample watch list. I'm not a trade signal provider. Please don't follow my signals blindly. I make mistakes. If you've watched any of my videos, you will know I've made plenty. Do your own due diligence, make your own decisions. I'm just giving you ideas on how to enter trades and how to manage trades. All the trades I call are called at the time. So basically for me, the new daily candle, 5 p.m. New York time, for me is 4 a.m. local. I'm in Cambodia, so 4 a.m. in the morning, nice and early. I don't get up at 4 a.m. I get up at about 6:30. That's what my alarm's set for. 2.5 hours later. Generally, not much happens in that time. That's like the dead zone, so to speak. So when I get a trade signal, I have a look at it, I call it, add it to my daily update list, and also take a screenshot, which I share with all the JAGfx groups, which is basically the Telegram channel and the private Facebook group. Also put the screenshot into a shared folder. So it's all at the time, not hindsight type trades. Any trade management on the day is also called. Keeping in mind, these are the daily charts, so I'm only really checking them once a day, every 24 hours, basically 5 days a week. So there's no need to look at them 8 o'clock at night for me, nothing like that. So it's just daily stuff. Anyone's got any questions or wants to discuss anything trading, everyone's more than welcome to join the Telegram channel or the Facebook group. And it's a fair bit of banter in those groups. So you're more than welcome to join those if you wish. I've even got a dedicated hedging channel on Telegram if hedging is something that interests you. But this video, this type of trading, always use stops. It's a traditional way of trading, stops. I don't use profit targets, and you'll see what happens, how I manage my trades as we go through this. Right, alphabetical order. Start with the Aussie Swiss, first cab off the rank. They're highlighted in different colours or not highlighted. Highlighted in light blue means it's trade or trades on, and there's been some trade management. No highlight, no trade on. If it's dark blue, which there is none, it would be trade on, no action taken. Orange or yellow, whatever you want to call it. Something I want to talk about in this video. Now, come Monday, there's only one new trade signal. There's no trade management. There's only one new trade signal, which is silver, which you'll see when we get to it. The good thing about TradingView is that I can see exactly what's coming up after Friday's close. So Monday morning, I generally have a pretty good idea. As long as price opens pretty close to where it closed, I've got a pretty good idea what's happening on Monday. MT4, MT5 don't give you the same sort of information because any new dots like QMP filter dots don't appear until the actual open of the new Monday candle. Whereas TradingView, those dots appear at the close on Friday. So it's just one of the little idiosyncrasies of TradingView, which I actually like, so it's good. All right, let's go through this. Aussie Swiss. Now you can see it's the Aussie Swiss, it's up here, Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, 1 day, or daily chart, Oanda. Also you'll see my details here. Generally on the right is the most recent trade, it's open, and on the left is any old trades. Now you won't see all my notes for the older trades because Once they go from this side to that side, I just delete the notes and just keep it pretty brief. So in this case, we took a sell up here, 16th of July, and there's the trade management for that sell. You can just pause the video and read that if you wish. So sells are normally designated by red lines. Anything bearish or is red. Anything bullish is either blue or green. I don't know why I got two colors, but blue or green. So in this case, there's a sell up there. The red dotted lines are the stop loss. So we can't lose on this sell. There's my trade management. And in the meantime, I took this buy on the 8th of August. You can read my notes. As I said, pause the video, read my notes. There's a buy there. It's gone up nicely. 20th of August closed half. So let's have a look at the 20th. I'm thinking it's about here. So good time, right on that open of this bearish candle. MACD platinum's through the zero level. Remember, as soon as that zero level is one of my trade management options, and price is getting close to the moving averages, good time to lock in some profit and move my stop. Because the trend looks like it's heading down, I want to keep my stop nice and tight, and I want to give the sell a bit more room to breathe, because I'm thinking the trend's going to head down. That's just looking at basic market structure. Lower highs here compared to this high. So you could make an argument for a sort of a resistance level there also. In the meantime, I'm doing these, drawing these trend lines in for potential divergence forming. In this case, it'll be hidden bearish divergence. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm looking. So at the moment, can't lose on the sell, can't lose on the buy. That's what I like to see. Prices between the two stops, all good. Aussie, New Zealand, not much happening here, but there's no trades on at the moment. I did take a buy in here, so you can read my notes over here. 9th of August, took a buy based on hidden bullish divergence there. You can see it, the green trend lines. I closed out of that trade when we got this opposite QMP filter dot. I got no protection. There was no reason to stay in that trade, so I closed out. Instead of letting it get to the stop, which would have been down here somewhere, well, there's the stop. I think it's 108,311. So yeah, it's about in here somewhere. So it was below this low here. So I probably saved myself about 45% of my stop, because that stop would have been taken out on this spike down. So it's taken out the previous low, that blue line there. Now what's happening now? There's potential regular bullish divergence forming. It's only potential at this stage. So this is the sort of trade pattern I like. Chart pattern, hidden divergence followed by regular divergence. Now if we get a buy here, it could be a few days off still. Price might come down lower. As long as the MACD doesn't come lower here than the previous low, this remains valid. And if we get a buy here, I would take that every day of the week. It's a great setup. If you traded this one setup alone and nothing else, you would do okay, because it actually works fairly well most of the time, enough to make consistent profits. The problem is they're far and few between, and they're a little bit tricky to spot. So that's that. But if you could load up every pair, and I tend to only notice them more on the bullish side. For some reason, I don't seem to see them as easily on the bearish side. I could probably train my eyes. Like any divergence, you just got to practice on historical charts and get used to it. All right, CAD Swiss. All right, we're going to sell trade from the 8th of July. There's no notes on there because I would have taken a buy in here somewhere, and I'm not sure what happened. I can't recall. I probably stopped out a break even or didn't lose or something on it. So we're on the sell, can't lose, stops down here near the moving averages. Remember, this is a 240, the 100 and the 50. These are EMAs. That's a linear weighted moving average, the 240. Don't ask me why, I just picked them. They're more of a guide, that's all. But in this case, there's one rule I do follow. There's a new sell trade here, and I discussed this in last week's video. Price didn't go back close enough to the 50 moving average. Generally, I want to see price go into the moving average, or at least very close to them, and I would have taken a sell trade there. It didn't. There's a fair gap there. The only other time I'd take a sell here, if there's a big gap like that, if there was supporting divergence of some sort. In this case, there's no divergence, no sell trade taken. Look, in this case, it's proven me right so far, but who knows? So we can't lose on that, so life's good. Right, Euro Aussie, highlighted in orange, means something I want to talk about. Now, if I've been stopped out in the trade, which I have in this case, I will leave it on the chart just for the weekend video. So I stopped out during the week, on this buy. Here's my notes here. 2nd of July, I took this buy. I stopped out. There's my stop there. There's all my trade management. So 29th, which is this big bearish candle on Thursday, I was stopped out. Now, I just leave it on the chart so for the weekend video, so I can show you boys and girls exactly what's happened. Once this video is done, I'll go back to the charts and tidy these up. So all I've got now is this sell trade from the 7th of August. There's my notes there. It was a good setup. Keeping in mind I had this buy and play. I had this buy trade in place when I took this sell. Price is a long way from the moving averages. MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level. It was a high risk trade because the trend is up, but I'm happy to take that sell because of those reasons. And also this green dash line up here is a big round number, or big even number, whatever you want to call it. Number of an important number. So it's a 1.7000 level, big round number. Price spiked through it, but it didn't hold, so it sort of becomes resistance, I guess. And down she comes nicely. There's my trade management. I've dragged my stop right down. Can't lose on the sell, out of the buy with the win. And in the meantime, we're drawing these trend lines again for potential divergence forming. In this case, hidden bullish divergence, so, which I like. If your just price keeps on going down, that's no longer valid. I'll just delete the lines, the trend lines, no big deal. So we're looking good. We're out of the buy, in the sell, can't lose. There's a stop, locking in profit. Euro Aussie, looking good as. Euro CAD, very similar to Euro Aussie. This buy here, back on the 2nd of July, stopped out. So stopped out on Thursday, same deal. I'll tidy up the chart. All right. Now, took this sell here. So what date's that? 1st of August. So here's my notes for that over here. Took that sell the 1st of August, keeping in mind that buy trade was still in play. I did have a stop above the high here, and it was stopped out the very next day. This big candle, and it even spiked up even higher, so stopped out for a full loss. So that's that one there. Then we got this other sell trade. That's this one here, 8th of August. So there's the 8th on the open of this candle. Regular bearish divergence. We're still in this buy. It's my second attempt. MACD Platinum's above the zero level still. And it went in my favor a couple of days, but then turned up. Now, we've got an offset QMP filter dot. I did not close the trade, and I think I explained this last week. A couple of reasons why. One, price didn't come back to the moving averages enough. Remember what I said about my rule before on the CAD Swiss? I like to see price come back to the moving averages. If it did come back to the moving averages, I probably would have been already half out of this sell trade anyway. And plus having the buy still in play and a stop loss still up here somewhere, I didn't think there was any real rush to close this buy. So I just gave it a couple of days, and hindsight proved me right. In the meantime, I've drawn this trend line across here. Just out of curiosity, I like my trend line breaks, and it doesn't matter because we've got this red QMP filter dot anyway. So there's a new sell signal there. You could probably add this line across here. Let's have a look. Where's my little... All right, where's mine? I've changed things a bit. Oh, here we go. Basic trend line. You could probably draw it. What trend line is it? Something like, damn girl. Right, something like that. So you could make an argument. There's a red dot here. There's a resistance level. We've got the protection of this buy still. MACD Platinum's just above the zero level. There's that divergence. So if you weren't still in this sell trade, which I am, you could have got in here for a slightly better fill than me, and it's come down nicely. So on the 30th, which was yesterday, here, so the 30th, so the open of this candle, which was yesterday, the open of that candle, price was in the moving averages. MACD Platinum's already through the zero level. I've closed half, dragged my stop right down, can't lose on the sell. Remember, I'm out of that buy, which for a profit. Now I can't lose on the sell, so life's good on the Euro CAD. I think that's my first life's good, is it? Or second one. All right, Euro Aussie. No, Euro Aussie. Euro USD. Sorry. All right, we're in a buy here. So 5th of August in this buy. Now, price has gone up a long way, and you're probably thinking, well, my stop's not very high. I know. There's a reason for this, and I'll explain it in a second. Closed half on the 14th of August, so I'm thinking that might be in here. Yep. So price got to this big round number, the 1.10 level, which is also the previous high. Closed half, eventually dragged my stop up. Can't lose on the buy. Now, price has gone up nicely. Got this sell signal. Price is a long way from the moving average, which is good. There's no supporting divergence. I've got the protection of this buy, which is good. MACD Platinum's a fair distance above the 0 level. Remember, I'm selling, looking to sell when it's above the 0 level and buy when it's below the 0 level. So it's a long way, price a long way from the moving averages. MACD's a fair distance above the 0 level. So what I'm looking for here, and the sell trade's going in the right direction, and there's this big 1.1 level here, which I've got to be conscious of. What I want to see here, what I'm hoping for. Now, whether this happens or not, who knows? Price is king, and price will do what it damn well pleases, but hopefully this is what happens, and I'm probably overthinking this too much. I'm hoping that price just comes down towards the moving averages, doesn't quite get to this buy stop. In the meantime, MACD Platinum goes through the 0 level. I can close half of this sell trade, bring my stop down there, put myself in a no-lose position. Price finds support around this green dash line here, or the moving averages, and turns and goes to the upside where I can take another buy, and I'm still in this buy. And hopefully I can trail this stop up. That's the plan. Now, whether that happens or not, who knows? But I don't like having this much profit on the table and not taking too much of it. But we'll see how we go. You know, if prices dropped like a rock and just went straight down here, who cares if I get stopped out of the buy, because I'm making plenty on the sell. So it's all good. I can't lose on the buy either, so it's not the end of the world. All right, pound Swiss. Let's have a look. Here we're in 2 trades. We're in the sell from the 18th of July back here. There's all my trade management notes. MACD Platinum above the 0 level, all good. Closed half, drag my stop down to this level here. Now we've got this little sort of resistance level on price, and look at this, a lot of sideways action. This is August. August is traditionally a quiet month, and a few pairs are just proving that right at the moment. Even the pound yen, which is normally, we'll see it next, it's a bit of a mover normally, but it's not doing much either. So it's highlighted in orange. There must be something happening. Stop to the buy. All right, yeah. So my buy trade here. So the sell trade I can't lose. So life's good over there. There's another life's good. Buy. I try to tighten things up, but I got stopped out here, I think, on the buy, which is the 28th. Yep, 28th of August, stopped out. It just spiked down. In hindsight, I probably should have had my stop a little bit lower, but who knows? So I'm stopped out of the buy, didn't lose, so it's a small overall profit on the buy. So I'm just in this sell, and I can't lose on that. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. There's a grey vertical line, which means I'm in sell mode. It's just like an early warning thing. Until we got a red QMP dot up here somewhere, we're not taking any sells. So we can't lose on this sell. We're out of the buy. I'll tidy up the chart once the video's done. Pound yen, like I said, sideways. Basically the month of August. Where's August start? Yeah, right here. No, a little bit of a grind up, but nothing exciting. Had this big move down, we're in this sell, which is great, from the 12th of July. And as you can see, we've made plenty on that. We've got the stop in place, can't lose. Took this buy, 8th of August. And we're in the grind up, so let's have a look. 20th of August, closed half. Let's have a look at 20th. I reckon it might be in. Yeah, wasn't a good call on that one. Closed here. I thought it was showing a bit of weakness. But we locked at a bit of profit. The stop's up, we can't lose. It's just meandering. Again, red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, hence the grey vertical line. It's a warning signal, and we've got potential divergence forming there. Potential hidden bearish divergence, which I like. So even if we get a sell signal next couple of days and price doesn't get up to the moving averages, I'd still take that sell trade just based on that divergence, hidden divergence. So we're in 2 trades, can't lose. pound USD. Very similar to Euro USD, probably a couple of days behind, but similar sort of chart patterns. We've got the big numbers levels again. All right, so we took this buy on the 14th of August, which is in here. Closed half on the 20th, so let's have a look. I'm thinking that might be, yeah, right here. Price got to the previous high, got to the big round number, closed half, and eventually moved my stop up a little bit tighter, just inside the moving averages there. In the meantime, taking this sell, price is a long way from the moving averages. MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level. There's no supporting divergence, but we've got the protection of this buy trade. Again, I want to see this drop down, turn, cash out half the sell, and look to maybe take another buy, something like that. That's the plan. Now, whether Mr. Forex is listening to me, I doubt it, but it'd be nice if it works out. We can come back in a couple of weeks and say, "Hey, told you so." Oh, Jim, you're a dickhead. One of the two. New Zealand CAD. I'm not much of a forecaster, so don't put too much in my thoughts there. All right, New Zealand CAD, we're in a buy. I always love these ones because this, I remember, memory serves me correctly, my stop was down here, just below this low here. It's probably written there somewhere. And it come very close, but it's proved to be a good one. And again, we're starting to draw the trend lines. A little bit tricky, this divergence here. It is potential hidden bearish divergence because it doesn't look like an obvious high here, but it matches the high up here. You would think it would be there, but that's down here somewhere. So we just sort of got to get close. And it is, technically it's a high, so any sort of red dot's your high dot normally. So there's divergence there, but we're going up, and I just want to try, I'll probably try and trail this stop up a little bit higher, lock in more profit. So life's good. Right. XAG USD, silver. Right, Monday. This is it, the one and only thing for Monday. A new sell signal on Monday. So here it is here, red dot on the QMP filter. MACD Platinum above the zero level. Hidden, bearish, divergence. Lower highs on price, higher highs on the oscillator, the MACD Platinum. Now, I'm still in this buy from the, oh no, that's the, I took a buy in here, this grey vertical line, that's the 1st of August. So the buy on there, 1st of August, yep. That was stopped out for full loss. Took another buy here on the 13th of August. Still a valid signal. MACD Platinum below the zero level. There's my trade management. Now I move my stop up to 28,648. And it looks like it's touched it, but it hasn't. I'll just go quickly to a smaller time frame chart. So let's go to a, say a 15-minute chart. See where the stop is. See, there's my stop here. This is just switched out to a 15-minute chart. So that's how close it's come to my stop. So technically I'm still in that buy, just. And I know this because I'm actually in this this buy trade in my private trading. So it hasn't been stopped out. I've got exactly the same stop. So we're still in the buy trade, just. So this sell trade, you can read my notes there, slightly higher risk trade. When I say slightly higher risk, it's a bit sideways, the market, but here's your previous high and price, it's got a higher high. So it's just a little bit of market structure. It's not something that convinces me because you've got this hidden bearish divergence. So this green dashed line, I've just added it this week. It's the $30 level. So it's a big round number. And if you go back in time, let's have a look at a weekly chart. I'll just switch to a weekly. And we'll just zoom. Pretty sure there's a cut. Yeah, look there. So that's back in what's that? August 20. I think that's February 21. So you see prices come up to the 30 and it hasn't quite got there. Go back to the daily. So it is around, probably gone one too many there. That's better. So it is a big round number, but we're going to take the sell. I like the setup. MACD Platinum above the zero level, as I said, divergence, bouncing off this $30 level. So I'll take the sell. Right, next three pairs are just more for curiosity, shits and giggles, as I say. US dollar, we've got a buy signal. So it's dropped nicely. MACD platinum a long way below the zero level. If you're still in this sell, if you did take a sell up there, yeah, you probably would have. Nice with the trend trade. You take this buy here, put your stop down here. MACD price a long way from the moving averages. MACD below the zero level. But yeah, I've stopped trading this for a while now, so I'm not trading it. US 500, US stock market. We've still got this blue line up here, which is the previous high. It's not quite. It's trying to get there. Just trying to poke through. Meantime, we've got this red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. Like I always say, you're a braver man than me shorting the US stock market. It's generally got a bullish bias. Remember, it's made up of 500 companies. If companies underperform, they remove them from the index and add a company that is performing. So it's always got that bullish bias. But we've got this resistance level on price here, and we've got potential hidden bearish divergence forming. Now, if this red line gets up and up, it's no longer valid. It's no longer valid. Just remove the trend lines. All right, one more. BTC, USD, Bitcoin. Let's try to get up. And we've got this sell signal midweek. Remember, this is a 24/7 market, so you probably can't see it because it's underneath my cutoff for the video, but it's the only price it's moving. It's 24/7, and we're hovering around this 60,000 level at the moment. Last signal was a sell, but it's like a bit of a magnet, the 60,000. There's 70 up there, 60, 50. So the big round numbers. You just imagine all the orders at these big numbers. It's the old herd mentality, like people do what people always done, sort of thing. All right, boys and girls, that's it for the video. Hopefully that's all good and your trading's going well. If anyone's got any questions or wants to discuss anything to do with trading, hit me up in any of the groups. We do get a bit of banter going on some discussions. Some people have got great ideas, and I love seeing how other people trade. So I'm always open to new ideas. And if it can help me improve my trading, all the more for it. So enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And as I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you do get something from these videos. All right, cheers.